Hello. There's a big mass of warm and humid air spreading out across Europe at the moment, pushing a good way northwestwards. And what that is able to do is generate some very intense thunderstorms. The UK bore the brunt of some on Tuesday. For Thursday, by then it looks like, if anything, we could see another clutch pushing up from the south. But the worst of the weather will be focusing on France, I think northern Spain, and eventually shunting across towards Germany, perhaps down towards the Alps. Some heavier showers are also possible across Turkey, affecting Antalya there. Further north, I think some fine weather to be found, but as we get across towards the Balkans and Italy, there will be that risk of some thunderstorms. For southern Spain, some sunshine, temperatures a little below average for the time of year. Further north, temperatures, well, above average. There's plenty of warmth to be found, but as you can see, lots of thunderstorms. Scandinavia, though, largely fine, with temperatures about 10 degrees above average for some in the next few days. Scandinavia clings on to the fine weather on Friday, but look at Germany with that heavy rain. Also, more heavy downpours focusing on southern France and northern Spain. Quite extensive potential flood warnings actually issued across France at the moment. It looks like Paris may get a break from the showers, though, for Saturday and Sunday. Decent sunshine still to be found in Madrid and Rome, with some fair weather to look forward to. Berlin, though, plenty of heat and again that risk of some heavier showers at times. Hello there. Although no longer a tropical depression, the remnants of Alberta are still going to be giving us some forecasting headaches across the US and Canada in the next couple of days. This is what's left of Alberta now, this little circulation of cloud, but you can see it's got a couple of tails there. What it's basically doing is engaging with some other weather systems, another one too coming across from the north to give us this big old mess on Wednesday of intense thundery showers, which will push through the mid-Atlantic up into the Great Lakes, even into central Canada. 2 to 4 inches of rain, quite widely possible. We will, I think, see some problems with flash flooding. Further west, a comparatively quieter weather story. The temperatures not doing too badly for the time of year, a little on the cool side across Canada, but we're typically getting into the high 60s as we move along the west coast of the US. Further inland, though, up to 100 in Phoenix, 90 degrees Fahrenheit for Denver. We could even see some record-breaking heat across West Texas in the next couple of days, with highs up to 105 degrees Fahrenheit. Further east, some significant heat pushing towards Montreal, 83 Fahrenheit forecast here on Wednesday, into the 70s for New York, and we sit in the low 80s as we move across Georgia and into southern Florida. In terms of the weather outlook here, well, you saw the showers pushing their way through, certainly plenty of those for Atlanta and Miami in the next couple of days. Hello. South and Central America are our focus areas for this look at the world weather. Let's head first to South America. Still see a weather system here on the satellite picture affecting the River Plate region. A little more out of that in the next 24 hours, but it is pulling away out across open waters. Then we're left with a lot of fair weather generally across the southern half of the continent, with some rather more punchy showers further north. Some of those pretty intense actually across Venezuela and Colombia, extending across into the far north of Brazil. But when we make our way along the length of the east coast, showers very isolated, if any, and some pleasant spells of sunshine and some reasonable warmth. This front just tucking into southern Uruguay, I think leaving us with a drier day in Buenos Aires. Further south, however, rather on the chilly side, just 5 degrees there, for example, standing in the Falkland Islands. For Buenos Aires, as the front pulls away, it looks like we'll see some pleasant sunshine for Saturday and Sunday. Let's head up into Central America now. Reasonably fair picture across Mexico. Few showers for the Yucatan Peninsula. Some heavy rain further south, though, across Honduras, Nicaragua, pushing in to Costa Rica. Perhaps some heavier showers fringing into western Cuba too. But sunshine for many parts of Haiti and the Dominican Republic and for Puerto Rico. Showers, though, for San Jose, never too far away in the coming days. Looking at a reasonable outlook for Havana and Kingston. Hello, we're off to Asia for this look at the world weather, and when we get there we meet up with some pretty wet conditions. Extensive showers across Indonesia at the moment. Meanwhile, further north, the Mayu front sitting across southern China, extending into Japan, bringing some fairly relentless rain to some here. I think for southern Japan, a particularly wet day on Thursday. The rain extending just to the south of Shanghai, perhaps escaping with merely some cloud. To the north, some intense heat for the time of year, 35 there in Beijing. Hong Kong sitting at a similar high, quite warm and humid here. Further south, as promised, lots of showers across Thailand, Malaysia, a little drier for Java and Sumatra. It looks like Japan, though, will see a great improvement in the weather as the days go by now, and temperatures also bumping up there in Osaka. Bangkok, though, never too far away from the risk of a shower. High pressure across Australia, a lot of fair weather. A front pushing into Perth, though, bringing some rain on Thursday. And this low in the Tasman Sea will always mean a risk of some showers along the east coast. High pressure for New Zealand, however, on Thursday does mean we should see some decent sunshine, a high forecast of 11 for Wellington and 14 for Auckland. But low pressure will be quite keen to start working its way towards New Zealand later on in the week. So look out for a showery story, particularly by the time we get to the weekend. Hello, we've had our eye on two areas of low pressure, one in the Bay of Bengal, one in the Arabian Sea in the last couple of days. They've both been stepped down now for the risk of any tropical development, but the one in the Arabian Sea is still going to throw showers thick and fast into the west coast of India for the next few days, so a continued risk of some flooding here. And the remnants of the other low is going to bring more heavy rain into Myanmar and Bangladesh, again flooding the biggest issue. Elsewhere, heat continues to dominate across Rajasthan, temperatures in the mid-40s. That heat also extends across the border into Pakistan, and actually we're seeing temperatures well up into the 20s as far north as Tashkent. A lot of fair weather around here, just a very slim chance perhaps of a few showers being triggered across the mountains of Afghanistan. For Islamabad, a high of 43 on Thursday, 42 in Delhi, few showers possible across northernmost India. The heat here may abate though in the next couple of days as an easterly wind picks up across the northern plains. Plenty of showers further south, as promised. The monsoon now into Kerala, set to advance further into Karnataka in the next 48 hours. There are the showers across Bangladesh. More rain for Dhaka in the coming days. Sunshine for Islamabad, thundery downpours for Colombo. Looking further afield, the sunshine will continue for Tashkent. If anything, perhaps the heat building a little more. And for Karachi, a risk of some sandstorms. Hello there. This time of year, equatorial Africa often plays host to some pretty intense clusters of showers. And the satellite picture does show you a bright white, almost band-like structure of showers, if you like, from the last 24 hours. But I think if anything, in the next 24 hours, perhaps some of those showers, well, a little tamer than we'd expect for the time of year. Still some heavier ones, though, focusing on the Gulf of Guinea and developing across the Ethiopian highlands. Further south, a weather front approaching South Africa. Rather cool overall here for the next couple of days. Some showers pushing in towards Johannesburg, but those should clear for the latter part of the week. Cape Town, though, taking a little while to see brighter conditions returning. Some sunshine by Monday. Elsewhere, we've got plenty of sunshine to come for Lusaka, but I think a little bit of cloud at times for Casablanca and Kinshasa, but a lot of dry weather here. Dry as we move towards the Middle East as well. Some showers just fringing into northern Syria, courtesy of some heavier rain that's going to be affecting Turkey in the next few days. Perhaps one or two getting towards the Lebanon as well. But generally, a lot of fair weather across this region in the coming days. One or two isolated showers across Yemen. We could just as well develop enough cloud across eastern Oman to bring us a few showers for Muscat. But that risk there that's showing up for Sunday and Monday is quite a low one.